Hey guys, it's Jim Bounds with Motorhome Rehab Ranch on Patreon and Co-op Motorworks. And I wanted to sit down here and talk to you a little bit about the future. Okay? If you're watching the news, you see that the future for vehicles it seems like it needs to get away from petroleum engines, for ICE internal combustion engines. And as early as last night, I'm watching on the video on TV about how the government is going to be really subsidizing and pushing electric vehicles. Okay. Well, we've seen cars. We've seen cars in all kinds of configurations: hybrids, battery powered. There's even been some early hydrogen cars. We've seen all kinds of trucks. They're looking at semis and tractor trailers running on hydrogen, and they're talking about having refueling stations all over the country. I mean, this is going to come, okay? But you know something? You haven't seen anything about motorhomes yet. And motorhome, yeah, it might be a truck. It might use a lot of the technology they're going to use in trucks, but not really. Motorhome is a different critter, different animal. It's big, but it's not that big. It is complicated, but it doesn't have to be, because it's supposed to be on vacation. You're supposed to be enjoying yourself. So there are three parts having to do with an electric vehicle. One is the drive system and the controls. Okay. Two is the energy source, batteries, hydrogen, solar, if they could get their act together on that. Okay. The third thing is a body shape that can contain all of that and can be efficient enough to get advantage of the electric drive. Okay. Well, General Motors incorporated Boeing to help design the body shape of our GMC. Why? Because they didn't want to have huge amount of wind noise at 60 miles an hour. I mean, if you're driving a Winnebago, a 69 Winnebago, and you're going 60 miles an hour, you'd kind of like to talk kind of like this. It's going to be really loud, isn't it? Well, that's right. So GM had Boeing make the motorhome quiet, rounded the edges. A Prius has a aerodynamic advantage, okay, of 0.21. Okay. You've seen, you know, how the Prius got kind of that funky roof that slips down and got some things on the side. Those are not style statements as much as they're aerodynamic statements to make the thing more efficient. All right. Our GMC with a clean roof. Now, admitted, we have a third world country up there, but if we can clean the roof out of a GMC, we can get as low as 0.28. 0.31 to 0.28. What's that mean? That means that the body of a GMC can accept an electric drive and be effective with the electric drive. Just like it is. Just like it is. Okay? It's made out of aircraft grade aluminum and plastic. Pretty light. It's another thing. Center of gravity is 34 inches off the ground. These specifications are very, very difficult to get in a vehicle on the road. In 1970, General Motors did it with this motorhome. Now, which means we could put an electric motor in this motorhome with a drive system, and if we could carry enough batteries or carry enough energy source, it would work. We've done the calculations. If we took a Tesla 2 motor, put it in the front, put 3,900 pounds of batteries, Tesla batteries, that are currently available, this motorhome would go 300 miles, which is pretty decent. Now, how do you recharge it? How do you do this and that? There's all kinds of questions and problems, but the first thing is, will it do it? Now, that's $90,000 worth of batteries right now, but give it 6 weeks, 6 months. Batteries will be cheaper, they'll be smaller, they'll be more effective, and our motorhome will get bigger. Okay? So electric motorhome is viable with the right aerodynamics, and we have the right aerodynamics. Now, as a lot of you know, we also own the molds that General Motors made these motorhomes with. We have 240,000 pounds of rusting chrome that made all the sheet molded compound plastic pieces. We've had those scanned. So today, we can make new motorhomes. And I want to. As electric becomes more viable, our motorhome will be more figured into an electric retrofit. Wouldn't you love to be driving along 60, 65 miles an hour with your 403 Olds motor, just having a great time, and you push the, I don't think he's got it patented, ludicrous speed button, and add 600 horsepower to the back wheels? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it be great? I think it'd be also effective. And that's what we want to do. So if you feel like we do, and you want to get involved in this, let us know. Send us an email. We'll put you on the list. We start getting more serious about it. We've been doing this 2 years now, so we're about serious as you can get. But as we start rolling this out, I'd love to keep you guys involved and keep you up to date. So give us an email. We'll put you on the list. And as this classic motorhome becomes more valuable and more classic, you made a good investment by buying a GMC. Let's put it that way. Okay? All this stuff is all dream. It's all things that want to happen, and it's going to cost boatloads of money to do this. But we're going to do it. It's going to happen. Eventually, there's going to be an electric motorhome, and we have already got a leg up on it. So if you feel like I do, let's get together, let's find some money, and let's do it. Thanks for your time. If you feel like you want to get an electric or anything about GMCs, or want to learn about your coach, or would like to get one, become a ranch hand. It's $5 a month. You help us support us by doing these things, and we appreciate that. We want to help you work with your motorhome and save them. If there's a glove box door left, we need to hang on to it. We need to save it. We need to use it. Okay? All right. Till next time. See ya.